When you come up the driveway along the side of the building, you'll come up and around and you'll see our parking lot extends all the way down along the bank and along the whole building. This is on the corner, our door, which is marked Train ME. Parking will be allowed from the garage door next to the entrance door all the way down to the second garage door. You can park in front of the garage doors. Past the second garage doors, where you see this wooden Adirondack bench, there is no parking, as these double doors are another entrance into the building, which is occupied by other tenants. So no parking from the second garage door, from the end of it, over to the end of the building, as not to block that entranceway. So parking is allowed in front of this garage door all the way down to the end of our building. Parking is also allowed up against this bank of grass. All the way down, you can park to the red shed, pulling your cars right up to it. Do not block the weather-tight trucks, and please do not block the big dumpster area. But along this bank here in the grassy area, you can pull cars right up to the edge, all the way down. So we have a nice laneway that trucks come through here and they can get by the cars parked. We need to make sure that there's enough space for large trucks that do utilize this parking space and the driveway, and as well as emergency vehicles being able to get up and through. Please do not park blocking the driveway that you can see leading up to that house, as that's a personal residence, as well as the small dumpster area or along that side of the edge of the lawn where the solar light fixture and the cone are. Again, parking can be from the red shed pulled up, leaving spaces for the trucks to get out, as well as the dumpster access, and all the way you can park along this bank. Pottying dogs, please potty dogs directly behind the parking area here up on the bank in the grassy area. Please do not potty dogs down by the large dumpster, as the roofing company does utilize that dumpster, and we cannot guarantee there are not nails or sharp debris on the ground that could injure the dogs. So please, the potty area is directly up here on the bank, right behind our parking area. And as you can see, there is a potty poop bag station up on the bank, pooper scooper and a garbage can. Please do not potty dogs along the edge of the driveway or along either side of the building. This area here along the building, the grassy area, is not to be used for pottying dogs, as is any of the grass space down on the other side of the building. Entering our building, this is our main entrance. This little device on the door, you can, if you rent the building, you can turn it if you lock your door to however you need it to be, in case your dog is reactive or is off leash and you don't want somebody just opening the door, okay? The code box here, you punch the code in, it will unlock the door. However, when you open the door, this door will lock automatically behind you unless you flip this button here. So when you arrive, this will be horizontal, which means even though you punched in the code to get in the door, when you close it and go back outside, unless you turn this vertical, the door will lock again behind you. Upon entering the space of Train ME, you will notice when you come in, there is a gated rugged area. We do have a shoe policy that we strictly enforce to ensure preserving our mats. So please plan on bringing an extra pair of clean shoes to change into before going out onto the mats. This area here has towels, wet wipes, and a large enough area to ensure your dog's paws are wiped clean, as our driveway and our parking lot is not paved and it does cause the paws to get quite dirty. So please make sure shoes are changed and paws are wiped very thoroughly. Our facility does have permanent crates here for you to use if you come rent the space or take a class. However, they must be cleaned after you use them for the next person. There is a bucket and cleaner with paper towels hanging on the wall. Please clean crates after you use them. If you decide you'd like to bring your own crate into the facility, all crates and chairs must have some sort of substantial matting underneath them to protect our mats. So please plan on bringing that. Our bathrooms are located down this hall through this door. However, when you arrive here, the door will be locked. It'll look like this. There is a sign explaining this, but just so you know, just like the front door, you can open this handle even though the door is locked from the other side. It will open for you, but when you try to come back in, the door will be locked. So before going through this doorway, you will want to switch this to vertical, which means you can get back through the door. It will be unlocked. Before leaving on a ring rental or a class, if you're an instructor, please be sure both the front door and this door, the knobs get turned back horizontal so the doors are locked. Coming through this space, the lights are motion sensor, they will come on. This hallway is now a shared space with other tenants, so please keep voices down. No dogs are ever allowed past that door into this space. Bathrooms are located for Train ME for use, one directly to the left here in the hallway, and one straight down the hallway marked restroom. These two bathrooms are allowed to be used by Train ME occupants. The rest of the spaces in this hallway, these doors are not to be opened or gone through, as they are not part of Train ME space. Down this hallway to the right is also a space we are not allowed to go to, so please do not go down and knock on doors or use the bathroom down that way. We have beautiful windows in our space that can be opened when you are here to allow fresh air in. However, please be sure to shut all windows and lock them before leaving. The only doors that should be opened in this space are the front door and the door leading to the hallway that has the bathrooms in it. All other doors that you see in this building should not ever be opened. The double doors down at the end of the ring, please do not open them. They are not an exit. Both the garage doors, one hanging there with the CGC sign on it, banner on it, as well as the other one with the ring gates, are not to be opened. The door on the side in the ring area is not used to be used as an exit, which is marked not an exit. Please do not unlock that and open it. That is to remain shut and locked. This is a little bit of a kitchen area. It has a microwave and refrigerator, as well as a coffee station with Keurig, which is anyone is welcome to use and make coffee. Donations are always welcome. We always need sugar half and half and coffee Keurigs to keep our supply going, but you're welcome to use it. This area with the crates and the X-Pen are for my personal dogs. Please do not use them. And the last thing I wanted to tell people is our thermostat to regulate temperature is on the wall here. It is to be set in the winter time down to 60 degrees before you leave. Air conditioners have been set up. We don't need them yet, but we will update this video as we get into the spring and summer on what temperatures and how to turn them on and whatnot to keep the airflow going in the building. Light switches, sorry for the mess, we're putting a TV up. Light switches, when you enter the building through the door, there are no light switches over there to turn on. However, there are motion lights, one above the door. So when you walk in about 3 feet, that will go on for you. You can walk across the mats. Light switches are on this wall by the mirror. There is one here to turn on. And then there's a whole set of light switches here to turn on. Please turn them off before leaving.